There you go, for a 2.5. So good job for the subscribers who took it. I think one of the reasons why you wanted me to review this day because we saw a lot of movement, and it's been a long time because of summer that we didn't see that much movement in the Nasdaq. So as you know, on the 15 minutes I've put my levels. Let's go just quickly on the 5 minutes, 2 minutes and 1 minute. So starting on the 1 minute, let's just wait for the 9:30 open. So at 9:30 we can see here a big push, leaving this fair value gap right there. So if price comes back right here, because I can see here that there's a big displacement of more than 600, if price comes here before 9:55, I'll just take the trade. But there's something to keep in mind is that we took out today's high, which was at 8:45, and we're not too far from yesterday's high. So let's just play price. Clearly, since we're that far from this point, I'm going to do this one, especially since we took out all of the liquidity right there. So let's just check what will happen right there. So we saw that after taking yesterday's high and today's high, a displacement of 489, but no fair value gap here, as you can see. However, the second leg here clearly has soon a fair value gap. So you can see here the big fair value gap here with a displacement here of 850. So I think a lot of people asked me to review this day because they were wondering if I took this trade right here. And the answer is no, if you read in the community tab, because I'm always reading all of your comments. And the reason why I didn't take this trade is because it came back before 9:55. So you can see here at 9:53, we came back to the fair value gap. I also read another comment of someone saying that since we were still inside the fair value gap at 9:55, he took the trade. So let's presume that we took this trade. So the entry will be around here. Since 250 is not enough to cover the fair value gap, we need to go higher. What I like to do usually is just go above the fair value gap and above half of the second candle. So let's just go with 50 here. And then let's check for some targets. There's the New York Midnight Open here. Let's check how much it gives. 1.8, this is not enough. Here it's at 2 at today's low. Well, let's just go with 2.5. But you can see here that this is quite a huge stop loss compared to what I usually take. And the target is quite far from current price. So not only we didn't come back before 9:55, but also because of the big stop loss and the far-fetched target, I just didn't want to take this trade. But mainly it was because of the 9:55. Let's just check now what happens. For the one who are pretty focused, you can see here a nice fair value gap. The reason why I'm not taking this fair value gap right there is if you take the displacement from this point to this point, it's only 375. Because this one right here is the second leg of the first fair value gap. The reason why I'm not taking this one right there is because at this point we're getting to the third leg, and I just stop after the second leg because logically, if you just keep on taking the next leg and then the next leg and then the next leg, after some time, of course, price is going to reverse. So the way I'm thinking about that is the sooner you're getting into the setup, let's say the setup happened here, it will have a higher probability than the setup happening near the target. So this is why I don't take the third one right there. This one got filled. And if someone would go break even after some time, then it would have been taken out. But me personally, I never go break even. And since we're past 11, for me, I was done trading this day. I didn't go over those fair value gap. You can see here that there was a small fair value gap right there that we filled, but because of the displacement that was too low, I didn't take this one. Let's get it from here. Yeah, displacement of 400, so this was not for me. I saw it this morning, I didn't want to take it. There's another small one here. That's around 400 either. I didn't want to take it because it was not enough displacement. And for the liquidity that was taking out, you can see here that those relative equal lows. So we took out this liquidity and we saw a great reaction right there. And then once again, I was thinking about taking this one, but for the same reason mentioned before. Yeah, you can see here a displacement of 600 with a fair value gap right there. The reason why I didn't take this one is once again we had the first leg, then the second leg. You can even count that as another leg. So you can see that it's quite messy. I like those clean displacements. You can see here that 1, 2, 3 candles and that's it. And then we had a push down. All of that here is quite messy. So I didn't take this one either. And then since we're past 11, I'm not taking any more trades. So let's just check how this one goes. There you go for a 2.5. So good job for the subscribers who took it. I don't remember your name, but I see you all in the comments. So good job to you all. And it's not because I personally didn't take this trade that you should not take it. What I'm preaching here in this channel is that you should have specific rules and always follow those rules. So you can see here that even if you took this trade at 953, it would have been a great trade because you had the displacement, you had all of the liquidity taking out. So good job to all of the people who took out this trade. And for the other people who would like to be more involved in the trading, in the community, you can just subscribe and turn on the bell notifications because every time I post in the community tab, a lot of people are coming in and then talking about what's going on. I like to review at the end of the day if I took a trade, what I saw and what I didn't see.